I bit. Welcome back to another episode of Toxiris RATES. Today we got April the 13th, and rappers like PnB Rock, Lil Eazzyy, and more dropped. So let's get into it. So as always, I'm gonna start out the video with a bit of a underground or more of an underrated pick, and that's Guwop Reign. He dropped that song "Forgot It," and I gotta say I don't know a lot about this man. I heard a couple songs and I really enjoyed them, but pretty much I don't know a lot about this man personally, and I don't know a lot about his music. But I know the songs I've heard before this don't sound like this one. This song gives me a strong Tyler Jawway vibe, if you know what I'm talking about. Like, it has a more of a late night auto-tune vibe, when his songs like, for example, Mulan 2 had a more upbeat and happy vibe. But I enjoyed it a lot, and it's a playlist ad, definitely. Next up, we got Pressa and Coi Leray with the Attachments remix. I'm going to keep it short for this one because I'm pretty sure most of the people who know Pressa know Attachments, and know that there was a remix coming out with Coi Leray. The original song is a banger. If y'all don't know it, y'all should check it out. And Coi Leray actually did pretty good. I find it funny that she replaced the original feature on that song, but she did really good. I don't like her voice usually. It's pretty annoying to me, but at this song, it fit really well. So this is definitely a W and a playlist ad again. Next up, we got KuttemReese-No Statements featuring Lil Durk. For this song, I don't have much to say, to be honest. I mean, this is just the most Florida a song can get with the Lil Durk feature. So if you like that Florida type shit, check this out. You will probably like it. Next up, Taylor Bennett and Hxliday dropped a song together called Come Alive. Now, this combination is kind of weird, kind of unexpected to me, but actually, I really enjoyed it. Like, this has more of a punk or more of a rocky vibe. I'm not into that many other genres, so please excuse me if my language is pretty basic and trash and maybe even wrong. It has a different vibe, and definitely not something I would expect from Taylor Bennett. I heard that he has experimented with shit like this earlier on in his career, but I only know him for the chill type shit, so I don't know about this. The Hxliday, yeah, of course, that is expectable. But this track is also very, very good. Like, the Hxliday did pretty good. He was only a feature, but to be honest, Taylor Bennett carried that shit. He did really well. Unexpected, but definitely a playlist ad too. Then we got NLE Choppa, Final Warning. It's just another NLE track. It's hard. Like, if you probably ride in the car, if you trying to work out or some shit, this track probably go dumb. Like, I'm not gonna lie, but overall, it's just another NLE Choppa track. There's nothing special to it. Has a pretty catchy hook, and yeah, that's basically it to me. Like, ain't much to say. Then we got Ramen and Orange Juice by Joyner Lucas featuring Lil Baby. Now, on the first listen, I didn't really enjoy that track. I don't know. I just have problems liking Joyner Lucas sometimes, and I'm not the biggest Lil Baby fan either. So I listened to this track, and pretty much it grew on me. Like, the Joyner part grew on me a lot. Lil Baby too, but I already like Lil Baby part from the start, so it's not that big of a switch up. But overall, it's a very good song. It's pretty unexpected from someone like Joyner Lucas to have a Lil Baby feature, but they blended in well, and it is a good song. That's all I can say. Playlist ad again. Then we got Durag Activity by Baby Keem and Travis Scott. Now, this was teased for a pretty long time. Like, I think there have been snippets floating around for a couple weeks now, and actually this is also good, but kind of disappointing to me. Like, the first listen I enjoyed it a lot. On the second listen I enjoyed it still much, but not that. It's just not that special to me. Like, I enjoy it still, and it's still a playlist ad, but from a collaboration like this, Baby Keem and Travis Scott, I would have expected more. I feel like Travis did really well with his part. He switched it up a bit. But Baby Keem could have done better, in my opinion, just on a hook. But that's just my opinion on it. Then next up, we got On Purpose by NoCap. I don't know if y'all know NoCap. He's a NBA YoungBoy signee, and he's one of my favorites from that camp. He's pretty fire. And this track actually is really good. Like, the way he rides this beat at some parts, it is very enjoyable. So if you enjoy anything from the camp, like YoungBoy, Quando, or something like this, or maybe even people like OMB Peasy, you should listen to NoCap. This shit is fire, definitely. Then we got something some people might not even care about, but I love it, and that's a new PnB track called Need Somebody. And now in my opinion, this is the best PnB track that is dropped in 2021 so far. Yes, I know he dropped Rose Gold featuring King Von, and I know many people like that one a lot. But for me personally, that track was pretty underwhelming. I felt like the Von feature didn't really fit in well, and I feel like PnB could have done better shit on the hook. But that's just my opinion. This one is way better to me. It's good subjects. The music video, like the acting in the music video, is awful. That shit is so bad, it is literally funny. But that's not what the song is about. So just the song itself is very good. Nothing too crazy. Just a simple PnB Rock love / heartbreak song. And definitely a playlist ad. Definitely. Then we got 21 Savage with Spiral, which is a song for the new upcoming Saw movie, if I'm not misled by that. It's a good track. It's nothing too special to me, but I feel like 21 has better tracks. I feel like this could have been better overall. It's pretty basic to me. Like, I liked it still, but it's just nothing too crazy to me. So yeah. And then now we getting into the projects. Now actually, I know there's an Alchemist project dropping today too, but I actually didn't care about that. I thought it would be pretty interesting, but I looked at the features list, and the only rapper I knew was Earl Sweatshirt, and I'm not the biggest Earl Sweatshirt fan, so I didn't listen to that album. I did listen to Rookie of the Year by Lil Eazzyy, which is his first studio album. Most of y'all probably know Lil Eazzyy from his first singles like Freestyle or On a Come Up. And this album shows a bit of variety. Like, it has different sounds in there that I would expect from him. It has a Tay Keith production. It has Internet Money production. And that's pretty interesting. I liked it pretty much. I have like 3 or 4 tracks that I added to my playlist, and I enjoyed those the most, obviously. Like, my favorite tracks are probably Why, Ride Together, and Play for Keeps. I gotta say, it's a pretty, like, it's nothing too crazy of an album. Like, I wouldn't say this is anything over a 6 from an album rating standpoint. But if you like that Chicago type sound, if you like some melodies, if you like some hard shit, give it a listen, and maybe just skip through and see which track is like the most fitting for you. Yeah. Then last but not least, we got the new DJ Khaled album called Khaled-Khaled. The title is trash. I gotta admit, it's not trash. It's his name. I don't wanna like trash his name, but it's pretty basic name, and I feel like he could have picked a better name. But yeah, this is just a pretty good DJ Khaled album, for the fact that it is a DJ Khaled album. Like, I added 6 tracks to my playlist from 14. That's already a good thing. It has 14 tracks. It's not overblown. It has mostly good features. I mean, a DJ Khaled album consists of features. The only people who really disappointed on this album were Justin Timberlake, Drake, and Cardi B. Cardi B and Drake were the worst. Popstar is not that bad, but Grease, that song should not be called Grease. That song should be called Gross. That shit is ass. I don't want to hear that shit. That's my least favorite. But if y'all want to see the full ranking, I uploaded it on my main channel. I might leave a link in the description if I don't forget it. But yeah. And Cardi B, bro, I don't even want to talk about that shit. She rapping about that pussy wet, but that song is dry. I can tell you, bro. That shit is dry as fuck. So nothing crazy to me. But just like my favorite songs, like We Going Crazy, Thankful, I Did It, that shit go hard. I gotta say, it's for a DJ Khaled album. It's a solid release. It has a couple bad ones on there. It has a lot of good tracks, but it has like a couple tracks that are really impressive. Yeah, I gotta say I was kind of disappointed by the Nas and Jay-Z collab. Like, it's still a good song, but you expect something from Nas and Jay-Z, just saying. But yeah, overall, good album. It was a pretty good release Friday. It was a pretty good New Music Friday. I mean, there were not that many album releases, but how you seen it in this video, a lot of single releases. If I left something out, let me know in the comments. If you know something that's gonna drop next week, let me know. Let me know your opinion on the tapes or singles where you heavily disagreed. And have a good one.
Remember back back then, all them hoes ain't want me. Now I'm ballin', all them same hoes on me. Mama told me that this came with the money and the motherfucking fame, even though I feel the same. I'm that nigga now. I'm that nigga now. I'm that nigga now. I'm that nigga.